So I decided to make my own reviews. For those who don't know me, I'm Stefan. I run knivesofFrance.com, a website specialized in French pocket cutlery. Everything made in France, so nothing made in Asia, nothing designed in France. Everything is manufactured in France, mainly traditional patterns. So for that first review, today we have the barrel knife, one of my favorite patterns. Barrel, or tonneau in French, is based on the shape of the handle that reminds of a barrel. Equal ends, pretty rounded handle. This is the typical farmer's knife. The legend has it that when the owner was hiring a new worker, he would gift him one of those to work on the farm. So this is a 6-foot blade with a straight edge, essentially a utility knife. Slip joint with a strong spring on the back. So spring and blade are 3 mm thick. 2 bolsters on each side for extra sturdiness. The bolsters are forged, so very strong. This is a Le Sabot knife, typical, so really well made, really strong, no blade play at all. Great edge, very thin behind the edge, so easy to give it a really razor sharp edge. Now it's not perfect. The bolsters are forged, so pretty rough a little bit. You see that they are a bit different, each one. This is not a showpiece, this is really a worker's knife, made to be put to use. The blade is carbon steel, XC75, that will be 1075 in the US. So not a super steel, but pretty strong carbon steel, easy to sharpen. That will develop some nice patina if you let it go. Pretty popular in Europe, that steel. Particularity of that barrel knife is that the tip rests on the back spring. So once again, that's a user. That's meant to be used for a long time, for heavy use, so to be sharpened over and over. So if you have a kick and you sharpen it too much, you will end up with a proud tip. To avoid that, you have the tip resting on the spring, so you can sharpen it until pretty much the nail nick, and you still have the blade entering the handle when you fold it, so you can then put it back in your pocket, no problem. I have it also in black horn, really traditional material for handle sides in France. In the US, that will be more bone. In France, that's more horn, for probably the same reason, like it was readily available to make sides. Pretty strong, no really issues of cracking or anything. Once again, strong back spring, good action. The tip that rests on the back spring. Very strong bolsters. The same in hook. And in Hollywood. If you like something with more contrast, that's always a good one. Pretty hardwood too, so pretty strong. I also wanted to showcase my personal one I've been using for years. So, like most of the people watching that type of video, I have a collection, obviously, that I rotate. So I'm not using that one every day, but pretty often, one of my favorites. So you can see it has been sharpened a few times already, but it's still going pretty strong. No play, nothing damaged. Excellent piece, user piece. And a little variant, the Multiblade. So this one has synthetic sides, definitely a user, definitely not a showpiece. With the same blade, a little paint blade, a punch, pretty strong, and a wood saw. That is a very substantial piece, very heavy, extremely strong. So there it is. That was the barrel knife by Le Sabot. Definitely a user. Excellent piece. One of my favorite. If you have any question, don't hesitate to hit me up.